Carson Wentz isn't letting past injuries change how he plays the game. Wentz suffered a knee injury that ended his 2017 season and a back injury that cut his 2018 season short. But when he was asked about his ability to scramble, the Eagles QB said, quote, "When I need to make a guy miss in the pocket, when I need to get out and make a play, that's still definitely going to be a big part of my game." So Shannon, should Wentz still consider scrambling a big part of his game?
Yes, Skip, I think the biggest mistake that guys can make is that they try too soon to evolve into something that they want to be, but they want to do it in such a drastic manner. You take RG3, for example, Skip. He had been a quarterback that ran around and made plays his entire life. And he says, you know what? Next year, after the injury, I'm going to be Peyton Manning. I'm going to be Tom Brady. That's all I want to be.
Yep.
But he had never been that before. It took an evolution for Steve Young to become a pure pocket quarterback. It took an evolution for John Elway to become a pure pocket quarterback. And I believe the transition, although slow and gradual, will take place with Carson Wentz. But to think that he says, now I've been doing this, and a part of what makes him special is his ability to escape the pocket and throw the ball down the field. Nah, I'm not doing that no more. I'm strictly Brady. I'm strictly Manning. Nah.
No?
Nah.
I thought Doug Peterson said early in camp we want him to stay in the pocket this year.
And do what?
Throw interceptions? I don't know.
That ain't happening. I got to fit. I'm thinking something around 30, 32, 33, and 8.
Really?
Down the picks.
I'm thinking of games played for Carson Wentz over his
16.
first 3 years. It went 16 the first year, and then it went 13, then it went down to 11. Are we headed for 9 this year?
I'm thinking 16. 16.
Yeah. Here's what I think. The Bible says, pride goeth before the fall. And I think there's going to be a fall if he really starts to insist, I'm a running quarterback.
No, he's not that.
Well, I know, but he thinks he's a big scrambler, big bad scrambler.
No, that's not what.
Yeah. Well, it has been a part of his game.
But hold on. Tom Brady was just talking about how he got 3 yards and how frustrating that must be for a defense. To say, welcome. Julian Edelman's going to catch, or Sonny Michel, or Burkhead, or Dorsett.
Yep.
Who the hell thought Tom Brady was scrambling for 3? You do what you have to do in the course of a game.
But Tom Brady ran the ugliest 40 in the history of the combine.
And that was the ugliest 3 yards he ever ran.
I thought it was nifty.
But it was effective. And that's what we're trying to get out of Carson. They're not going to design runs for him. But there are going to be times that he's going to need to get out of the pocket and to escape harm and get a first down. But he needs to be smart. Get out of bounds and get down. Okay, fine. But you best believe he didn't earn the name walking to him for nothing. When he throw that thing from the pocket, Skip, it's like a long handoff. You don't see very many 50 and 60-yard handoffs, but that's what he does.
You know what I heard between the lines of these comments? I heard identity crisis. I heard a young man who's not sure who he is anymore, like, I keep getting hurt, but I still got to be me. I got to run.
He's a top 10 quarterback, one of the best. He's the best quarterback in the NFC East. That's what he knows for certain. That's what he is. And it's not even close.
You got to be.
It's not even close.
You got to be healthy enough to play.
He'll be healthy.
I think we're going to see a lot of Josh McCown. That's what I think we're going to see.
Mop-up duty, because we're going to be so far ahead.
You know, Carson Wentz, in a weird way, reminds me a little bit of Andrew Luck, in that Andrew, in his first 3 years, just said, I'm going to run through that brick wall. I'm going to throw it through a brick wall. I'm going to hold it until the last second, because I'm going to make a big play every time. And what did it get him? It got him hurt. A lot.
It was a freak accident.
Got him
and guess what? Even though he tore his ACL, he came back in the next play and threw a tub on a torn ACL.
Yeah, and then did he play in the playoffs?
No.
Nope.
Good thing, because they'd have steamrolled the playoffs. He'd have had a Super Bowl ring. It'd have been over for you.
I'm going to tell you one more time. No quarterback has more pressure on his shoulder pads than your quarterback does. $108 guaranteed $1 million and no playoff snaps.
The only thing that saved you is that my guy didn't go to and get that Super Bowl, because it'd have been over.
But how about this, guys, for the Eagles? Could they be adding a Pro Bowl pass rusher to their roster? Talk about Despite Ezekiel Elliott holding out, the All-Pro running back has still cracked the top 20 on the NFL Network and ESPN's list of the top 100 players entering this season. Dak Prescott, on the other hand, did not make the cut for either of those lists. We are now joined by NFL Network analyst James Jones. James, good to have you with us.
Good morning.
Thanks for having me. Appreciate it. Good to see y'all.
You've been lighting it up over there on that other network.
Man, I'm trying to make it. I'm trying to be like y'all.
You now are on the record saying that the Cowboys need Zeke in order to reach the Super Bowl. So, how much more valuable is Zeke over Dak?
You just said it. If you want to win the Super Bowl, you get Zeke in the building. With Zeke not in that building, defensive coordinators are not losing sleep.
Not losing sleep, Skip. Wide awake.
With Zeke in the building,
over there?
with Zeke in the building, these defensive coordinators are losing sleep. How do we stop Zeke? What does that do for Dak? That makes it easy for Dak because now it's 8 in the box. You're going to get one-on-one coverage. Who else does that make it easier on? Amari Cooper. Amari Cooper is a very good wide receiver. If he gets man-to-man, he's going to win every time. And the separation is going to be very good. Dak can make these easy throws. With Zeke not there, now you could play coverage. Now you force Dak to throw the ball into tight windows, to throw his receivers open. He has not been able to do that consistently. He may have a good game here, may have a good game there, but consistently he has not been able to do that. So there is no Super Bowl without Zeke in the building because I don't think Dak's right arm could take the Dallas Cowboys with a good defense to the Super Bowl. So, Jerry, if you want to make it to the Super Bowl, you have to get 21 in the building. I understand the young boy could play, but you're not getting off the bus as a defense saying we have to stop Tony Pollard.
Wait,
you're not.
No, you're talking about Mike Pollard.
Mike.
He calls him Mike Pollard.
You're not.
We've corrected
Yes, you're not getting off the bus as a defense saying we have to stop him. Dak will have to beat us, and I don't think Dak can do that consistently. You might, in this division, you might win 9 games, 10 games, but when you get in the playoffs, if you do not have Zeke, you're not going to make a playoff run. You will not win a Super Bowl.
I was watching Saturday, NFL Network. This man called for his camera to tell Jerry Jones.
I told
Jerry, wise up. You're going nowhere without 21.
These GMs, I mean, it's crazy, these owners and GMs. When you have an opportunity to go win a Super Bowl, you let a couple dollars stop you from getting one of your best players in the building, and your window's going to close. I don't understand the Chargers. You have Phillip Rivers for a little while long. Get Melvin in there. You have an opportunity to go make a run. Get Zeke in the building. You have a very young core. You have an opportunity to go make a run for a long time. And if you don't do that, you are going to lose this season. And at the end of the season, you're going to think Tony Pollard could have did it, but he's not Zeke. Zeke is arguably the best back in our game today.
I had to get me a mint, Skip, so I'm not able to talk right now. You go ahead.
Really? Yeah. Why are you sucking on a mint?
I'm feeling you liked that.
You hear the man, what he spoke.
Does that mean that sucks?
No.
Sucks?
What he said is everything I've been trying to tell you for 3 years, Skip, and now you hear it from a different voice.
Now we have somebody else who's wrong on this show.
Oh, my goodness. There's one guy wrong on here, Skip, if you're going the other route.
I want to be very clear about this.
Okay.
I have fought him on this point about Zeke. I call Ezekiel Elliott the best running back in football.
He is.
We were preaching to each other's choir on that. He calls Saquon. For a while, he tried to do Le'Veon. Now he's off Le'Veon's bandwagon.
The
He's
man
on
missed the
Saquon.
whole year.
He did.
Okay,
Guess
whatever.
what he does.
But in the end, just by the simple virtue of the position that the quarterback plays, he is more valuable than the running back. And my quarterback, I've said this before, I'm going to say it one more time for this man's benefit. He has become the most underappreciated, underrespected, and finally underrated quarterback in the whole National Football League because we've now had, 3 straight top 100 kind of lists? He doesn't even make the top 100. What? This is a man.
I think the reason is he don't make the top 100 is because his numbers without Zeke. His numbers without Zeke go way, 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 way down. I mean, he's 3-3, 5 touchdowns, 7 picks. With Zeke, he's a totally different quarterback. So in the top 100, when these players are voting, you're thinking about that. Can he win without Zeke? I don't know. So that doesn't put him in the top 100 as a player.
He's a top 50 current Cowboy.
So Zeke was 100% healthy for the first 8 games last year, and they fell to 3-5. So Zeke couldn't rise above that.
And they made a run, though.
Yeah. Guess what happened? Jerry went out and got him a real bona fide number 1 wide receiver.
Who's seen a lot of man-to-man.
Okay, I got you. But still, Dak has never, to that point, he had never had anybody he could trust as a one, as somebody I can trust on 3rd and 6. I can go there, and he's going to catch it for me.
Very true.
He's going to get open, because Des Bryant and Dak were never on the same wavelength. And you, the Hall of Famer, dismissed Des Bryant as a broken down shell of himself in 2017.